everyone, welcome to today's spring broadcast. Today's show is about Father's Day. My name is Tosin Oloyade. I say a very big congratulations to the fathers out there. With me today, I have a representative of the fathers, and I have Mr. Adekunle Quadri. May you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you, Tosin. My name is Adekunle Quadri, aka Lasky. I live in the United States of America. I have a big family. I have 4 children and a beautiful wife. I have 2 sons and I have a beautiful daughter, 2 daughters. And I'm representing the fathers today.
Thank you, Mr. Quadri, for being on the show with us today. And I say Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you so much.
Well, my first question to you is, what is the significance of Father's Day?
Yeah, the significance of Father's Day has to do with the fatherhood.
Okay.
And it has to do with parental bond,
Okay.
which is very, very important as a father.
All right. You said you have a very big family. The other time when you were introducing yourself, how long have you been married?
Yeah, I've been married for the past 15 years.
Wow. Well, that's more than a decade and a half.
Yeah, sure.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You are the best person to be here.
Oh, sure.
How did you feel when you had your first child?
Oh, it's a day to remember.
Wow.
I feel so excited.
Wow.
I feel so beautiful inside. I can remember the day when the doctor told me, oh, you have a son. I went straight home. I sat down and I was looking at myself and I was asking myself, are you now a father?
Lord have mercy. You didn't believe it.
I can't believe my eyes.
Well, that's a mini you.
It's a very lovely day. A day I will never forget in my life.
Okay, well, you've been married for the past 15 years and probably you've been a father for maybe how many years? Is it 14, 13 or still 15?
Yeah, I've been a father for the past 14 years.
Oh, for the past 14 years. Okay, what has been your greatest challenge since you became a father 14 years ago? Your greatest challenge as a father, that's one. And how were you able to adjust being a father from, okay, it used to be you and your wife. So when you became 3, how quickly were you able to adjust to that? So I asked you 2 questions. Don't forget, start with your greatest challenge as a father for the past 14 years.
Yeah, my greatest challenge for the past 14 years is nothing to write home about. It has been a wonderful life, and I can say I cannot do it all alone with the great support from my wife. You know, to be a father, sometimes people say it's not easy, but I look at myself with the kind of life I have, very, very easy. The challenge I have is to comprehend myself with my wife and the son I had. You understand? It's a great challenge for me. You know, coming in between, you know, you just have to share your love in between the two. And you can't compare the two. You look at, oh, am I going to give my wife the 50% or am I going to give my wife 50%?
Wow.
So it was so complicated. So with that, I was like, oh, that means I have to love too. And you know, sharing love is more difficult.
Very, very difficult. Because you have to make sure that they don't feel one is less loved than the other.
Yeah, you get it right.
Okay.
I can't share my my love, the love I have with my wife, with my son. I can't share the love I have with my son, with my wife. So it has to be 50-50. But remember, my wife comes first, and I gave her the 100%.
Okay.
And which is, you know, she's enjoying it.
Okay.
While the son came in, you know, the love is being shared.
I understand. But how are you able to balance your work life with your family life, especially in a country like this?
Oh, well, very, very difficult.
Wow.
You know, my family moving first.
Okay.
Yeah, I came to join them.
Oh, you mean your wife and your children got here first? Okay.
Yeah, like a year, 6 months.
Okay.
So I came to join them.
After a year and 6 months.
After a year and 6 months.
Okay.
Back home.
It was so difficult for me because, you know, the parental road, the bond, the feeling, you understand, with my wife, my children, and I lost everything within the year and 6 months. It was so difficult. I have to be talking to them every pleasant day. So when I'm going to work, I have to think about them.
Oh, okay.
It's not unlike when you're with them.
Oh, I get it.
You get me? When you're with them, definitely you feel, oh, my wife is there to take care of them. You understand? And I'm going back home to see them. You know, sometimes I get home, I look at the house, I look at myself. Am I doing the right thing?
You see it as being empty.
Empty.
And that caused a kind of distraction for you.
A lot of distraction. When you hear a noise of a child at home, you know, it makes you a beautiful father. It makes you a beautiful mother. You understand? The noise comes from somewhere, and you like, look, oh, that's my son shouting. Oh, the noise comes from another side. Oh, that's my daughter shouting. You know, it makes it more beautiful. Well, a lot of people look at you, oh, don't disturb me, but there is always a joy in it.
So, what you are trying to make us understand is when it comes to you balancing your work life with your family life, all that puts you in control is the presence of your wife and children around you every time. Okay, but to me, I was expecting that you would talk about how well you are able to manage your time, how convenient it is for you to give your family, I mean your wife and children, to give them attention while your job or probably your boss needs your attention. Haven't you gone through a situation where you would have promised your kids and your wife an outing, and unfortunately you need to attend to an unprepared emergency at work? Things like that don't happen to you, or you have never experienced that for once?
Yeah, I work at night.
Good.
I work third shift. And while I work third shift, it's just for me to balance of the time I work for my family. Most of the time, I work at night and I do work weekends. So you
don't work on Saturdays and Sundays?
I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
So I have the time from 9 o'clock till 9 o'clock in the night.
Oh, to be with your family members.
Then weekends, I don't work at all.
So it means that you leave home in the night at 9 o'clock, and you get back in the morning the same time.
Sure.
So probably when your children are in school, you would sleep. By the time they return, they meet you awake.
Yeah, I pick them up.
Oh, you go to school to pick them? Wow, you're such a great father.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good one. And you're also able to give your wife the attention that she needs. So your wife, she is always around when you are around?
Yeah, when I come back 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. in the morning,
yes,
she's always at home.
Oh, she's always at home.
Between the 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. that she goes to work, we have the time to write.
Oh, so she goes in the afternoon, which means she is always with the children in the morning. Oh, that's a good family. In fact, that's an idea for people out there. You plan your shifts such that the children will not miss out on anything.
Sure.
There is a gap that your wife will fill, and there is a gap that you also are able to fill, because by the time she goes to work in the afternoon, you are there to go and pick them, and you and your wife, when your children are in school, you have had a private time together.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So when do you bring the children together with you people? When do you bring them?
Yeah, weekends. I don't work weekends.
Oh, good.
And most of the time, my wife always have off. I think Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
She doesn't go to work on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we have 2 days to be together before I go to work.
Okay, so as a family, you, your wife, your children, you have Tuesdays and Wednesdays to be together as a family.
Sure.
And on other days, in the afternoon till evening, you are with the children.
Sure.
Or your wife comes in at night to sleep with them, and in the morning she takes them to school. Okay, that's a good one. And I think that's something for people out there to also look into, I mean to consider doing.
Yeah, it is a very good decision between me and my wife, because
I
we're
agree.
able to like try to like make sure she stay with the children in the morning, try to like make sure they are okay when they are going to school.
How close are you to your children?
Yeah, I'm very close with them to an extent.
Okay.
When I come back, I have to have my sleep. On weekend, especially Saturdays, we are all together. Then Sundays, we all go to church together. And most of the time, when we are coming back from church, we go to any eatery around to stay with together and to talk as a family.
That's good. And my other question is, are men really strong as the society perceives them? Because there is a general saying that women are weak vessels, which means men are strong vessels. Don't they break down? Don't men go through stress? Don't they have emotion? Do men weep?
Thank you, Dosi. In general, I don't have to talk, but personally, I have to talk. Men have their own differences.
Okay.
Men break down sometimes.
Okay.
Men cry sometimes.
Wow.
I remember they said the rich also cry.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So to tell you, we are also human, and this blood flow in between our veins. We have our own shortcomings. They may look at us as a very strong vessel. They may look at us as a very strong human being, but there is always a serious challenges to be a man.
Why I ask that is, I have observed that when things happen in the society, before, as long as it happens between a man and a woman, most times people don't even care to hear the side of the man. They just shift the blame on the man. So it makes me feel, oh, men are the perfect human beings. So when there is a kind of rift, when there is a kind of mistake, then we should just give them all the blows. So you are telling me now that men can make mistakes and men are vulnerable too.
Like a word I always hear when I was very small: nobody is above mistake. And once you are a human, you are bound to make a mistake. Let me point this out to you. They will look at us as a figure in the society. They will look at us as the most strongest human being on earth. But man, it is not easy to be a man. Every man will definitely have their way of saying it is not easy. Yeah, we have a lot of men that can stand on their feet and look at them. Oh, I have been a man. What makes you a man? Remember, I asked you a question. What makes you a man? There are a lot of things behind being a man. And when you look into that,
They come with their own
they
challenges.
come with their own challenges. And let me tell you something. You never compare men with women. First of all, like what you said, they are the figure of the society. So whatever they do, they look at them and, oh, it's because he's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah.
Okay, and the whole blow goes to the man.
Yeah.
That's okay. But what is interesting about fatherhood, about being a father? Is there anything interesting? Is it boring? Is it interesting?
Very, very interesting.
So what is interesting about it?
The first interesting thing I will have to tell you to go into a fatherhood is number one. Going to school to pick your children.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a joy. That's number one. Number two, shouting at them when they are
That's where all the
home.
fun comes from.
Yes.
Oh my God! Because when they are not there, you remember.
And number 3, let me just tell you the truth. When my small daughter
Okay.
call me, Daddy, I'm always happy inside.
Wow! So that is quite interesting anyway, and we are of course about to come to the end of the show, but I don't want you to leave without advising men, I mean fathers. What advice do you have for fathers?
Father,
Yeah.
This is the time for us to talk.
Oh, talk?
Yeah, I need to advise them.
Oh, okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Fathers, always be strong. Don't ever joke with your family. It is very, very essential. Don't share your love in between your wife and your children. The wife comes first and the children come second.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. To be a father is not a day job. You just have to remain hardworking. Number 1, be courageous. Number 2, and stand fit in whatever you do. And always consider this as number 1. Fatherhood is a very essential role that you and I have to have as a father.
Thank you so much, Mr. Quadri. It's been a wonderful thing having you on the show, and you're welcome. And I just want to echo what he said to fathers: stay strong, stay courageous. He said it that men are prone to breaking down. They also go through stress, but no matter what, be strong for your family, because when you are not there for your family, things may go haywire. Your family needs you, your wife, your children, they are looking up to you. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I love you all. Thank you for watching Dre Spring Broadcast, everybody. Bye for now.